Alright gang, we are jumping into another draft cube, vintage cube draft, our favorite format. Take a quick look at the standings up here. Benny Hill's up above J-Bro by a couple right now. Somebody's been working hard. Our boy Newmont got up on the page here, so that's nice. Here we go. Alright, we've had some pretty uninspired openings here recently. just not getting the nuts here to open up with. So, all right, got a couple things here. Emrakul's nice. Coalition Relic's a strong way to start because it really goes in almost any deck, really. I mean, you wouldn't play it in like White Weenie probably, but outside of something like that, or maybe Mono Red, outside of that, you're playing it in almost everything. So, Cryptic Command is very strong here, but puts you obviously hard into blue, which I don't know what you want to do. Like, if you're going to go hard into one color early, blue is not a bad choice to do it, but like I don't know that you want to count on the fact you're going to get there. Two very strong green cards here. Kind of hate taking one and passing the other, so I don't know that that's the road we're going to go. So I think we're going to grab this Coalition Relic and call it good. Alright, some nice stuff here. Got a Karn, that is excellent. Giver Ruin's very nice. If I'd have taken that Sentinel, which I looked at, we would have jumped on this Giver here. Couple of good blue fetches, which are always very nice. Karn is good. Wow. Do I want to go Karn or do I want to go one of these fetches? Shinobi obviously also very, very good. But I think we're going with one of these three. Karn or one of those. Karn keeps us nice and open. I do like those fetches, but again, we're not even sure what colors we're playing yet right now, right? So, alright. What do we got going on here? So we have an Iona if we were going to do some reanimate shenanigans. We have an Omnath if we wanted to start picking up lots of multicolor stuff and trying to play like the multicolor deck. I have not done that, and I'm not sure that I'd be great at it, but it is a thing. Some red cards which are interesting, and Ulamog, which is interesting. Path is a fine card here. I do not know the answer to this one right now. I think I'm going to lean towards, like, Ulamog, Omnath, etc. have the higher upside here. I think I'm going to lean towards taking this Path, though. We've got ourselves a Karn. We might as well take something to protect it. Well, there's a Natural Order. That is maybe the strongest card in the pack. However, it doesn't play well with our Path. It plays okay with our Relic. Green creatures don't mind a Coalition Relic. Got a Baneslayer Angel. Got a Bitter Blossom. We saw a Shinobi. There's no way that thing's coming all the way around. Packrat Metalworker. Tide Hollow Sculler could be cute. You know what? I think we're going to take this Bitter Blossom here. We might try to play some, like, white-black control. Alright, so Skyclave is fine. Also Night's Whisper, which is very good. You know what? You get plenty of removal in black-white. What you don't get is a lot of card draw. So I think we're going to take this Night's Whisper here. Okay. Wow. Bop this late. If I'd have taken any of that green that we'd seen, I'd be a very, very happy boy. Sacrifice another creature. Put a -1/1 creature on up to one target creature and draw a card. Proliferate. We have a Bitter Blossom in our pile. I think we might try some of those shenanigans. Alright, ooh. Mentor or Concealed Courtyard. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This would have to be the last pick if we take the Mentor here. But Mentor is very, very good. Can just break some decks on its own. I don't think we'll get that Courtyard back, sadly, but I think that's a very good pick. Alright, so I do like Infernal Titan, but right now it's got 3 good picks here. I mean, Sun Titan. It's got 3 good picks here. We could also just take the Infernal Grasp as a nice piece of removal interaction. I think this got higher upside. Alright. Sun Sentinel may not be bad here. That ability to exile cards could be very good against some decks. Armageddon might be alright, but we don't even have any artifact mana yet. I think we're going to go ahead and take this Sentinel here. Exiles a card when it comes in. Exiles a card when it attacks. Can get hexproof. I like Sentinel a lot. Well, and I think we can splash for Shinobi. If I'm being honest, I think we could make that work. So, something to keep in mind. We are looking for splash. Okay, Bone Shards is fine. Again, we have Bitter Blossom, which is a nice way to do that. We're probably going to be looking for all the ways to create tokens. So we already have Monastery Mentor. Probably going to be looking for... I do like Woe Strider, but I don't think I can pass up Tide Hollow here. But Woe Strider would be very good for this also. We're also going to be looking for our Lingering Souls. Maybe some Spectral. Some things like that. We are probably not playing this Unburial, but we're going to put it in there because... it's not out of the question. We already have one thing that's going to sack something. This sacks creatures. Oh, that's actually kind of interesting as well. All those things sack creatures. The Bitter Blossom creates creatures. We get there's some interaction there that could be nice. So, all right. Elspeth is not bad. Grim Monolith would not be bad given our top end. I'll be honest, I'm kind of looking at that Inquisition though. Like, discard is a strong element of the black-white deck. I think that's the route we want to go. Okay, now I think Toxic here is the best plan. I like Worn Power Stone, but I just think Toxic is a nice card for us to have. Banishing like Demonic Tutor certainly is good. Well, I would love to have that Chupacabra, but I just think Tutor here is so strong. Too strong to pass up. Sadly, we passed up a decent amount of ramp, and we would like a little more ramp. The Sun Titan and Karn in our pack. Love to see an Orzhov Signet. If any of that mana ramp comes back around to us, we wouldn't mind it. Okay. Sphinx of the Steel Wind is kind of cute if you're already splashing blue, but talking about getting up to 8 mana, it's unlikely, especially in this deck. Corpse Dance could be alright. Lodestone, I don't think that's where we're at. Blood Chief's Thirst is very good for a lot of different things. Cathar Commando, not awful here. Way to deal with artifacts, enchantments, but I think we're just going to take this Blood Chief's Thirst here. A very strong way to kill like an early mana dork or something like that. Really would like to see some fixing here. Need some blue-black fixing, blue-white fixing, black-white fixing, anything like that. Right now we've got this Shinobi that we would love to play and can really only play on the back of our Coalition Relic. So certainly would like to have the opportunity to do some fixing here. Wow, Teferi is not bad, since we're already splashing blue. Kite Sail also very nice, but Kite Sail is a good Shinobi enabler though too, isn't it? Wow. Like Teferi's just too good. Okay, Strip Mine is interesting. Library is interesting. We'd be able to afford the library if we're already playing. If we are already playing library or strip, quite honestly. If we are already playing or struggling to fix our blue. I think in a vacuum, it's library or strip here. I just don't know which one. I like Liliana a lot too, but we're already pretty set at the 5. You know what? Library. Not sure that's right. Ooh, look at this. Okay, so recurring swords to plowshares. Honestly, right now we don't have a ton of recurring stuff here, although we are going to generate a lot of tokens. We already have a Blood Chiefs, and a Bone Shards, and a Pass, so swords isn't really necessary. Yeah, I think we're going to take the recurring here. Now, we would absolutely love to see like Choops come around, stuff like that. So this is not a, I don't love this. We're going to take Crocus here. We really like Crocus. Protects our Yogg boy. Nothing here we love. I think we're going to just throw Ringmare in the side. Sure, maybe. Like, again, that gives us dudes to chuck to the Yogg. Guys that can be... that can enable Shinobi. I think we're going to do that. Choops, nice. That Recruiter wouldn't have been bad, quite honestly, but Choops is sweet. Okay, we're probably not playing Porcelain Main. But we will take it. We'll play a Value Animate Dead, maybe. Sideboard Massacre Worm, sure. Gideon just might make the cut. This Karn's looking a little questionable right now. We don't really have any mana ramp at all. And that's not to our advantage. I think with the recurring, I think this is just a Gonti. There's some good stuff here. But like none of it is really Solitude, very good. Is Solitude better than Gonti here? We got ways to kill things. I think we're going to take Polluted Delta would be very good too, though. It's fixing if we're going to potentially have to splash an island. I'm going to take the Gonti here. Now we really need fixing. Like really, really badly. Look at all this amazing stuff that we can't take. We're going to take the Vindicate and not be overly upset about it. But, wow. Okay. I think Karn is in the rearview mirror here. We're at 25. Usher may not make it. Like, it's cute, but it's not necessarily what we need. I also don't know about this scrap heap. Like, we're running recurring. We don't really want... It can't block. We're running recurring. We don't really want to be yanking cards out of our sideboard here. So I think that's going to the side. None of this helps. Oh, wait a minute. I will take Nighthawk Scavenger here. That's a very good Shinobi enabler. Oh, just give me some fixing, for Christ's sakes. Dismember is good here. Gideon is nice after a toxic. Skull Clamp is good with us creating 1/1s. We're taking it. Gideon might even come around. Really, really need some fixing here. Like, desperately need some fixing. So what do we have right now? Ushers, Bitter Blossom. It's really the only things we have that's creating dudes. Marsh Flats is very, very good for us. Collective Brutality is very good. Grave Titan is obviously the nut high. You know what? We need fixing. Like, we're gonna struggle with mana. I hate passing Collective Brutality. I hate all it, but we need fixing. Like, basically any fixing I see, we kind of have to take here. Balance, Hero's Downfall, Spectral. Spectral's cute, but not a... Although, again, now that we've got the Skull Clamp, too. Wow. Hero's Downfall's nice, but we've got a card. I would like to have it as an instant, but... I think we're going Spectral over Balance here. I don't know, Balance is really broken. Scrubland. We will take it. It's not the blue fixing that we want, but it's the black-white fixing that we deserve. Okay. I don't... Can we take Skydiver here? Like, we have no blue fixing. Maybe an Exhume? We're going to move this to the sideboard. I don't think we're playing it, but... We're not getting any more fixing. We're not getting any more fixing. So what we have is what we have here. None of this is very good for us. Let's just... Let's move that to the sideboard for now. We don't have any of those, so this is not a bad recurring target in the right deck. This could be alright against some aggro matchups. This could just flat be good. We don't want to face that. Maybe. Probably not, but maybe. I don't think we can use a spot on Dark Rit, but okay. We have no blue fixing, so the question is, are we playing those two? Shinobi and Teferi in a vacuum are very, very, very powerful cards. We have Coalition Relic and literally nothing else. We do have 2 black-white lands between Marsh Flats and Scrubland. So that helps a little. But I don't know, especially if we want to fit that library in. We got a bunch of stuff to cut too. I think Teferi and Fallen are just too strong. We'd have to add 3 islands. If we did this right now, it would be 6, 7, 8, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2. Well, 1. Wow. Yeah, library may have to come out. I don't know that we can play library. Crocus is just a main deck thing, so we're good there. Maybe we don't need this on burial rites. We do have the main deck, or we do have the animate dead potentially. Do we have any really broken ritual draws? I mean, ritual. Turn 2 ritual blossom night whisper. Turn 1 dark ritual. Turn 1 swamp dark ritual coalition relic go. Okay. Need 5 more. I do like ritual, but I think it's going. I just don't think we're playing that kind of. We don't really have a way to abuse it. I think Sentinel is a extra card. Is Gideon good? Yes, I think. This does have a come into play effect with the recurring. We're just creating all the guys and everything. We're not really a balanced deck. Could bring it in against some matchups, but maybe we're not. Maybe we're not that. Is the toxic good for us? Could be. Path, Blood Chief's Bone Shards. Maybe we don't need all 3 of those. Maybe this Gideon's kind of weak, honestly. Like, doesn't create anything. Yeah, I think we may remove Gideon. I don't know that we need Big Gideon either. And is it Blood Chief's Thirst? Maybe. Inquisition, maybe. Inquisition is my least favorite of them. It's like it's almost like it's a good part of a package, but it's not the main thing. You know, we have Path, Bone Shards, Toxic, Vindicate, Choops, Teferi Bounce. I think Inquisition's going out. Alright. So now let's see what it offers us. We're going to need way more than 1 island, folks. Say 8, 9, 10. That's not bad. 5, 6, 7, 8. Also not bad. We are way heavier black than white. 5, 6, 7, 8. Both of those have a coalition relic, so that's 10. So we're 10 and 8. Can we go 9 and 7, but back to 10 and 8 with coalition relic? And then that gets us there. Like, maybe we only want 3 islands, because we never really want more than 1, right? Good news is we don't have a lot of early double pips. Like, all our double pips come later. I think we're going to go with this. I think I like it. Alright, so this deck is a bit... I mean, it's a bit messy, but I think it's got some play. Like, the Shinobi plan is pretty strong with it. It's got some decent synergies with the, like, create dudes. sack dude effects, use recurring to bring dudes back. Like, it's got some stuff there. So, alright, well, we'll see y'all in round 1. Alright, gang, we've got an opponent for round 1. Let's jump in and see where we're at. Alright, 1 to die roll. That's a good place to be for a deck that wants to lay some shinobi beats. Alright. This is an interesting hand. So we know we are balanced towards swamps. We have a turn 3 mentor, but we don't do anything before that. Unless we draw a swamp on turn 2 or 3. Or turn 2, I mean. That's not a great hand. I think we have to mulligan that. I think we can keep that, although we don't love it. So, right off the bat, we end up with double island, which we do not want. Like, we can't really do anything with that. But can we get rid of it? I think we can. Alright. We'll lead there. Hopefully we'll blossom on turn 2, and then we've got some things to think about. I'm not sure getting rid of the island there was right. It's possible that getting rid of Choops was the correct play, since we're a ways away from casting it. But, like, we don't have any, like, we can't cast anything with that second island, right? Like, I'm not saying it's never usable, but... Alright, well, this is interesting. This is right where we want to be. If we get a couple of lands, we're in a good spot here. If we do not get a land, we will tutor for a land. Absolutely. Is he about to mind twist me? Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Okay, well, that's a thing. I'm not sure that I'm not sure that putting a smokestack out against a deck that just played a Bitter Blossom against you is the way you necessarily want to go. But the question is here, do we sack the Blossom? Like we could, right? Like, that could be a thing. Like, depending on what they play, I think that might be the option. Like, he's sitting on a workshop here, so like the odds that he's going to have some way to block the token are very slim. So we're going to swing with the Shinobi. Hopefully get to play 2 things. It would be super sweet if we had some land available to do something with there, but let's see what he's got going on here. Okay, so he's going to detoots. Yeah, I think it's going to be the Blossom. Wait a minute. Give me some stuff. That'll work. I don't think we want that oath. Caracas here or Scrubland? Caracas is cute. It's his Golos though, like, so we're not bouncing anything there. Yeah, no, I think we want Scrubland here. Yeah. Yeah, that's a solid choice. Just go ahead and get rid of that smokestack. Like, we have smoked that smokestack. All right, so we're not in a bad spot here. We can Teferi kind of anything he plays. Like, he's got to be able to answer this Shinobi right now, or he's really screwed. Yeah. All right. No, that was going to be a beating. All right. So, sadly, we did not take that Cathar Commando, and we have no good answers to Artifact Delios. What do we want to do with that? Balance is not a bad option, I don't think. Inquisition is maybe to help get rid of cards. Like, he clearly wants to win kind of the long game. I don't think I can bring in the Shrink Maw until I know what's up. Inky might be good. Balance maybe on the draw is good. I don't know. I don't know. I don't think we have anything specifically to bring in here. You might argue that the balance could come in, but I don't know. And I think we're just going to have to go with this. So we're going to keep this. Sadly, this doesn't get us to a blue, but it does get us some other things here. We're going to Skull Clamp. We'll Blossom next turn again. Uh-oh. Okay, well, we're going to go ahead and make him use it if he wants to. Like, honestly, we don't really have much to do here, so the what do you do? Oh. Played it, sacked it, got another one. Okay. That's fine. This is not setting up well for me. Although I do have a never-ending card draw engine here, so that's a thing. Let us equip. Just to make sure we get to draw our cards. Okay, and we are good to go. Oh, wait a minute. We should I think we're going to force him to consider what he wants to do with his run in 6. Alright. Would have liked to have tried to play that against a land in the yard, but definitely want to put some pressure on his run in 6 here. Sadly, no island yet to facilitate Shinobi. But we're going to put some good pressure on him here. A creature that we can chew and then swing with Sun Gold is pretty good. Oh, okay. Alright. Let's do this. And then let's do what do we want to do here? I think it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We're at 8. We're going to have to discard now. I don't think we need this swamp. Okay, we can, depending on what he does here next time, we can Skull Clamp the Sun Gold and kill Renin 6 here. Potentially Path, Choops, etc. We need a land for that, but we shall see how that goes. Okay. What's we got going here? Did visit? Not Niv. Sure. Yeah, I don't think we can, I don't think we can, I thought about killing ours and getting an island, tucking. Maybe that was the play. Maybe that wasn't even the right play. I'm really not sure that was the right play even. Oh, you know, I could have done it with Sylvan. That would have actually been cool. We can start running the card draw engine with Teferi this time. Oh, wait a minute. He gets to just get that, doesn't he? Yeah, okay. That's fine. And then he gets to ping that. Sure. Sure. What you got here? Okay. That's pretty nuts. That's really frustrating. Okay, well, that's not good. Alright. Well, let's get running 6 for 1. And let's equip here and draw. Maybe I shouldn't have done that, but I think I gotta keep my lands coming, right? Like, I think if I keep my lands coming, I think he's going to have a hard time beating me here, right? I think this turn, instead of eating a fairy, I swing and then Night's Whisper, right? Yes, we absolutely will. Let's go Island, since we already have plains in hand. We will Vindicate there. Now if we draw land, we're in a really good spot, right? Like that's where we want to be. Okay. What's he got here? Discard a card. Discard a card. Are we ever gonna need this deluge? I know it could be very cool, but we probably have other things we're doing with it. Okay. Like any land is really good here, right? If he's got a path, he's got it. Like, good for him. Oh, this is sweet. Sweet. All right. Excellent. That was about the best Shinobi hit I've had in a long time. Sun Titan Demonic Tutor. That seems all right. So we beat an Armageddon with Crucible and Ren and 6 on the board on the other side. Pretty happy with that. So, all right, gang. Good first start. We'll see you in round 2. All right, gang. We have found our round 2 opponent. Here we go. That last game really, in the last match, really showed how powerful Skull Clamp is with some of the top end cards. Like it's, I forget sometimes how good that card is, and it's silly because I was playing during Affinity and I know how ridiculous that was. So, all right, I don't love this, but we can keep it. Kind of looks like a hand that wants to set up like Night's Whisper into Relic into maybe a Deluge, depending on what the other guys got going on. So let's lead on Plane so that we don't have to worry about getting wasted. See, this is exactly what I was talking about. This is the kind of hand that wants to... Whoops. There we go. Alright, yeah, we can set up a Relic here and then be looking to Deluge their... Deluge a couple of dudes. Get a 2-for-1 or maybe even a 3-for-1, depending. Rather see a guy than a Cultivate here. That's perfect. Yeah, alright. Let's Relic and say Goo. We could even Sun Titan here if we wanted to, but I don't think we want to just yet. Well, that is unfortunate. Okay. Like, honestly, this isn't the end of the world if he still just, like, if they don't just go absolutely bananas with this. I'd rather see almost anything other than a Questing Beast because that's going to hit me hard early. Okay, that's also unfortunate. Now, I kind of think we have to... That really does suck, though, because now we have to... Wow. Now, do we tubes now? And then that way we can block and then Toxic. Because if we Toxic now, I get to... yeah, that's very unfortunate. That was one of the very worst ones we could see there. If we go to, if we Toxic for 6, I think that's got to be the play. He gets to destroy one of our lands. He gets to hit us for 5, but then we can, in theory, although he's liable to just get the scrub land, hopefully he goes after the island to shut us out of blue. Perfect. Okay. So now we can Choops, as long as he doesn't cast anything more than 1 that we can do. Like Nissa here is a killing. Okay, Wall's fine. Wall is perfectly fine. Chalice is perfectly fine. Okay, that's not the end of the world now. That is a dead cold Bitter Blossom right there. Okay, so we got a shot here. Let's see what he's got next. Okay. Land is good. We don't mind. Oh, you know what? We can animate dead. Wait a minute. If we animate dead his Woodfall Primus, and then he has a way to kill it, then we're in trouble. He has nothing but green mana. He has black mana. I think we say go. Like, I guess we could have animated the Woodfall Primus and gotten the Overgrown Tomb. Like, that could have been a thing. We can still do that this turn if we feel like we have to. Maybe we did. We're at 1. Like, maybe that was just the play, right? Like, oh, you've got to be kidding me. So if we'd have done that, we'd have gotten there. God bless it. All right, well, we played a little hesitant, and it hurt us there. That would have been really good. Ugh. All right. Balance seems like a beating. Shriekmaw coming in. Maybe the Teferi is a little slow. I do like the Sun Titan as a top end. So let's go. I like Tidehollow Sculler, but I think Shriekmaw is better. I like Teferi, but I think Balance is better. Yeah, I think that's where we want to be. We're never casting the Massacre Worm, so okay. Inquisition might be good here, but I think we're going to skip it for now. We got lots of ones. Yes, I would like to play. That is ungood. Turn 2 Demonic for what? Turn 2 Demonic for Toxic again? Do have all 4 of our colors. I guess we're keeping this. I think I have a very good chance there if I end up going ahead for the animate play on the Woodfall. Get rid of his swamp. I mean, if he has another black mana, it's a beating, right? Because then the Primus comes back on his side when it comes back. But I don't know. It might have been at 1 life. It might have been the only play there, right? Like to kind of go at all cost sort of thing. Like any kind of kill spell I lose anyway. So that's the problem. That's why I should have done it. Because that's absolutely why I should have done it. Because the downside is the downside if he has a swamp and the pulse in hand no matter what. Okay, with this Skull Clamp, I think we're going to go ahead and just go this route. We've got the mana that will be good for Shinobi if we draw it. We've got Skull Clamp to help draw some stuff. Is he going to go get discard after I just tutored? Because that's really going to be annoying if he did. Hopefully he just went and got a forest. God bless it. Oh, that is the worst. Oh, that is so frustrating. Do we play the skull clamp out there? Like, sure. We have Sun Titan. We get Titan out there at some point. I guess in some ways, like, he V2'd for a dispel, right? Or for a discard. Like, that ends up being okay. Alright, what do you got here? Oh, this is going to end up being sweet here. Right, I need another swamp, but that'll work. It's not perfect, but it'll work. Let's if he mind twist me, okay. Let's say if he mind twist me, I'm gonna be off on that swamp. Ooh, okay. Yeah, let's do this just in case he's able to kill that. So now if you want a 2-for-1 yourself to go get Woodfall Primus, you can do that, but which one are you going to kill? I mean, I know which one you're going to kill. You got to get the Animate dead, right? Like, you're not going to leave Sun Titan up there. That just doesn't make any sense at all. But I guess I should have held on to that because that's a play. But, like, it's kind of a no-win for him, right? Like, if he kills the Skull Clamp, then I swing with the Titan, and I get the... And it's a 5/6. So it doesn't kill the Primus. Alrighty. Okay, so I think we... Oh, wait a minute. Here, hold on. Do we swing first and then... we don't want it to kill... Okay. Sure. Um, we can vindicate that. We can deluge for 3. Okay. Your turn. We're definitely willing to trade here. Are we trading just yet, though? Yeah, we're not giving up. We're not giving up here. Okay. So... we are running out of threats, which is a problem. So we'll have to see how that goes. We're running out of threats and we're on our own clock. So hopefully they will not find too much to do. Okay, that's a good sign. That is a less good sign. There we go. That is good. The Gonti was, or the Caracas was stupid. Okay. I'll be able to Gonti next turn and have Caracas up, and we've got Caracas up this turn to deal with something. So, what's he got here? Frustrating. Crisis. Okay. That's fine. That's not fine, really, but it's fine. Okay, so let's equip here. There we go. Lay of land. Path. Pre-combat attack. 1, 2, 3, 4. Gonti. Two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7. Sure. Please kill the blossom. Okay, that's fine. I am not doing the Gonti this turn. Okay, so... God damn it, Brian. He just quit. Okay. Well, that's cool, because I screwed that up totally. What else do I want to... Is there anything I should change doing it this way? I don't think so. I think this is... like... I guess maybe you could argue that I should put the dark ritual in so that I could potentially, like, ramp into something. But, I don't know. I think this is good. Maybe usher out on defense. Like Legionnaire in. I don't know here. I think we keep it as is. Maybe we pull on burial rights in so that when we lose some stuff we can get it back. Nah. No. We do it this way. I guess it's possible I should consider Massacre Worm. But... oh, look at that. We have Bitter Blossom and Skull Clamp. It's almost like it was meant to be. So if he plays a 1-drop, we're killing the 1-drop. If he doesn't, we're... well, hell. I'd really like to play Bitter Blossom there, but I think we gotta deal with that. I think that's the only way to go there. Okay, that's a thing. We're gonna get a scrubland here. And then we are going to Bitter Blossom. say go. Oh, he did hit a land last turn. Okay. Alright, so he went and got something to kill one of the two. Alright, that's fair. You got it. You foiled my plan. Your damn vampiric tutors to go get an answer. So once again, wrecking my zen. Fine. Honestly, if you're going to do that for that, that's perfectly okay. Okay, so let's Night's Whisper, and then black, and then say go. Sure. Balance is not good for us here. I think we're going to do this. This is going to be so cute. One, two, three. Coalition relic. Oh, damn it. That's not what I wanted to do. That's not what I wanted to do at all. However, I like the way this game is looking for me, if I'm being honest. Now, if he mind twists me for everything here, then things get ugly. But, okay, that's fine. That actually works perfectly okay. Yep, you got me. Okay. Black. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. Okay, so I could do that. I can play out something that cost 4. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. Balance. Three, 4, 5, 6. Animate dead. Yes. Avenger here. With my skull clamp available. That turn was kind of a beating. Green Sun for 5. Say maybe acidic slime or something to get rid of the skull clamp. Which is a decent play. Although I'm just going to get it back with Sun Titan. You get rid of the animate dead so that the Avenger goes away. That was such a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful turn. Now we get to start bringing back recurring. And then recurring away plant tokens to bring back dudes. Okay, so let's start with this. Yeah, there we go. And do that. And then do this. And then we're going to pre-combat, and we're going to attack Nissa, attack Garrick, attack Garrick, attack Garrick. There we go. All right. And we were about to bring back recurring. Like that was just going to become a nightmare for our opponent. So that was super fun. Like that's exactly what we want to see that deck do, right? Like that was very exciting. That turn where we balanced was just brokenness. And maybe goes to show that balance should have been in there all along. I'll have to kind of rethink that. That was very, very powerful. I think we're going to stick with the deck the way it is, but I'm not sure that balance can just reset stuff so hard. As a matter of fact, you know what? We are going to edit the deck before we play next. And I think we're going to take... What are we going to take out? I like... Usher is my first thought, but I do like the... ability to create tokens potentially to abuse the Skull Clamp. Maybe the Sun Gold Sentinel goes and we bring in the balance. Sun Gold Sentinel's a good sideboard card, but I'm not sure it's main. So yeah, I think we're going to save it that way. And I think we'll start the last round that way. So, all right, gang, quick edit to the deck after seeing... I should have known how powerful balance was, but I just wasn't sure it worked with what we were trying to do here. But I think it can be very powerful. And even though, like, in this case, they were creating tokens, and that's part of why it got so powerful, again, you can just see the effect it can have in the right spot. So, all right. we're going to meet you in round 3 for hopefully a shot at a trophy. All right, gang, we're back for round 3. Found our opponent. Let's see what we get here. Hopefully we're on the play. We are on the draw. What do we got here? We have a Blood Chief's Thirst. We have a Night's Whisper. Caracas is one of our lands. I mean, we're kind of cold to a discard, but I think we keep this. Like the ability to Night's Whisper with the 2 lands seems like it's pretty strong. Cool. We will certainly take the opportunity to get Grim Lava Boy out of here. It might be kind of an aggro Blood Chiefs, but I like the idea of using my mana when it's available. They could have a Spell Pierce here, but we didn't come here not to play Night's Whisper on turn 2. Alright, that's nice. That leads us into Mentor into Gonti, or Nighthawk into Gonti. So I think we're going to want to... I think in case they have some removal, we're going to want to Nighthawk here. If they want to counter that, that's great. We'll live with that. Okay. That is perfectly fine. I could play like a consecrated Sphinx here or something with all that extra mana. Like, I like them using up the mana there so that potentially we can then stick the Gonti with Caracas live, which would be a nice play. I think depending on what they hit here, we might... I like the fact that they didn't come up with a swamp there. Depending on what they play here, maybe it's Gonti. Maybe it's Mentor, maybe it's Vindicate. We'll just see what they do here. Decided to go tapped, huh? That's interesting. Okay. Treasure Cruise. Interesting. Okay. Well, I think then... Man, I want to vindicate that volcanic island really badly. Badly enough that I think I'm going to do it. If you got one of the forces, I still get a 2-for-1 here. I can live with that. And then I'm going to untap and stick Gonti with Caracas. Yeah, alright. I think I like it. See what they got here. Alright. Sure. I might just force this if they've got it. Maybe I should have... okay. I was going to say, maybe I should stick it and then play the force, but I don't want to play into a daze. They're Caracas as well. Let's go chart a course here. That'll allow us to try to hunt down into some blue mana here. Still like our spot. We're leading in mana. I'm not sure whether, like, if I hit an island, I think I would highly consider sticking Shinobi and leaving Crocus up as opposed to playing Sun Titan. But Sun Titan for Night's Whisper or for Nighthawk seems pretty good here. But we'll see. We'll see what they want to do here. Okay. See how they're going to hold up. Interesting choice. So let's Gonti again and see if they have counter magic. Yeah, that's fine. So they have used Mana Drain and Mana Leak. It's certainly possible that they have more counter magic, but I don't think I'm going to play around it. I think next turn we just stick Sun Titan for Nighthawk because they're going to be hurting a little bit life-wise. I mean, I guess maybe we Mentor. Also, that could be a possibility. Let's see what they play. We can Mentor and Chart. That would be decent as a possibility too. Leaving up counter along with Brazen here. Not leaving up Brazen. Okay. Oh, playing Brazen. All right. Well, that's interesting. Oh, okay. What you got going on there? Sure. Big Daddy Tefts is pretty cool, but I think we're just going to go this route. If you got Force 2, you got Force 2. Like, if they have all the counter magic, I'm going to lose anyway, right? Let's see what they got here. Certainly options like Treachery, Sower of Temptation is good here. There's a bunch of different things that could be pretty strong here. Path is good. Sword's good, right? Like, I mean, there's a bunch of stuff there that's good. This looks like Treachery. No, Fractured Identity. Yep. That's pretty good too. Oh, that is frustrating. This is where sideboarding that balance in, though, could be very, very good. So, we could, if we could, as a matter of fact, we will certainly chart here with the idea, we'll block and then we'll chart with the idea that we might be able to balance if we get it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It'd be really nice to have 7 mana. Oh, we can go with this. We're going to block here. We'll take 6 but gain 3. Alright. Okay, so I think we have to... We can't really... Like, we just lose unless we get balance, right? So we're going to have to chart here. And we don't mentor beforehand because it doesn't matter. And I think we double pay here, right? I think that's game. Yeah, that's game. Yeah, we can't cast the Teferi. Okay. Alright, well, that was a very good game. Fractured Identity is pretty breaking. What did we see? Sun Gold Sentinel would be decent against... decent as a way to try to keep them from being able to treasure cruise easily. I don't know, like Gideon or any of that stuff matters a whole heck of a lot. Inquisition might be good to get like a mana drain, especially on the play. Shriek Maw's not bad here. Although, I don't know what we're taking out. Like, we don't want to take Teferi out. We're on the play, so we certainly don't want to take like Usher or any of that out. Tide Hollow Scholar could be very good against them. Bone Shard's certainly good. Recurrent, I don't know what to take out here. Maybe Yawgmoth isn't that good here. Oh, maybe it is though. You know what? We're gonna Shriek Maw, and we're gonna Inquisition. Oh, is Shriek Maw better? Yes. Okay. All right. That's the route we're going. We'll see whether it's good. I kind of feel like I probably should bring in that Sun Gold Sentinel too, but I don't know what I would take out for it. Usher into Whisper. I'm here for it. Got to keep the Toxic Deluge in, right? Like we had to, I think. Like, we've seen that they can generate a bunch of tokens and stuff. Like, I don't think we can afford to do that any differently. Hopefully, if they have sweepers or whatever, they boarded them out because they didn't see my mentor, right? So I'm gonna Chain Lightning my Usher. That is so frustrating. Let's play a land. Let's swing. Yeah, we're definitely going to create a dude. Really? What a pile of malarkey that is. We going swinging. Just thinking about whether he wants to block it or not. Interesting. Alright. Flame Tongue Yearling. Like, is that even good against me, really? Like, he didn't see any of my little stuff. I do not understand that. I mean, I guess the whole idea with that deck is that, like, everything's a 2-for-1 and everything, and that makes some sense. But, like, I don't know. That seems like a sketchy keep-in against me. Nope. He's got his, like, Chain Lightning here. No, Borrower, okay. That's frustrating. But it is what it is. Do I... Yeah, I think I still have to do this way, right? Like... And I think I still swing here, right? I gotta stay active here. Like, in theory, any land allows me to Shriek Maw one of his dudes and swing. An island lets me Teferi and swing, right? So sure, you got me. Okay, so I think here we Knight's Whisper. Nice. Then we combat. Then we swamp. And we Skull Clamp. I should have done that before. Duh. Lost out on a point of damage there. Okay. And then let's equip there. Alright. That seems like a pretty broken draw. Sure. You got me. That's a 2, so I think we... I think we do this. Alright, this seems like a game that's pretty well in hand. Yeah, I don't know what he does after that, so. Alright, well, that was a pretty nice draw. I think I could keep everything the same here. Gosh, in a game like this, I would really love to play the Library of Alexandria, but I don't know, I'm also playing my stuff out pretty fast. I don't know that actually makes sense here. Sun Gold, Yogma, Yogman, Yog Dude. Definitely want to keep Inky and all this stuff in. The idea of being able to play something on turn 1 I like a lot in this situation. Yeah, I think we just run it back. I feel like our decks are pretty evenly matched. I think a lot of it is just going to be a matter of draws. All right, one last game. See if we can trophy with this, kids. Let's see what we do. I love the fact that they've got it set up so that it says, like, you lost the die roll in game 3. Like, you'd think they could fix that, right? You think they could fix it so it just said somebody has chosen to play, right? So one thing I have picked up definitively from this series of matches is that I am highly undervaluing Skull Clamp in the cube, or have been highly undervaluing Skull Clamp in the cube. Skull Clamp has been ridiculously good this whole draft, and like I knew it was good in a vacuum, but I guess I just always thought like, there's gonna be like there's more powerful things going on here, right? Well, no, maybe there's not. Okay, so did he keep? Oh, we don't know yet. I am going to keep. The ability to lead on Inquisition, I think, is very strong. I hate not having a turn 2 play. Hopefully we'll draw one. But Inquisition into eventually Coalition Relics seems decent. So I think that's what we're going to do. I think we'll keep. I don't know if our opponent is away or having a tough time deciding whether his hand is a keep or not. He kept a 7. Okay. We're going to go ahead and keep. Our draw is not broken, but it's not bad, and the ability to disrupt a little bit early I like. Oh, that's even better. Okay. That's going to be good. Sweet. Now the question is, they don't have another blue. Do I risk leaving the mana drain, or do I take the burst lightning with the idea that Tide Hollow ends up being getting the mana drain? Wow. I can go for the greedy play, or I can go for the nice safe play. You know what? We're going to go greedy. What the heck? We're going to go greedy. Of course he drew another island. Of course he did. Why wouldn't he? If I hit something, he gets to soar. That's so ridiculous. That is so ridiculous. Or he gets to Jace. I should have. Oh, that's just dumb, Brian. That's just dumb. Let's make him counter Tide Hollow Sculler. I should have done that last turn. Sure. All right. Sure. So now they get to hit Jace. Yep, you got it. Okay. What do I want to do here? I think we got to just hit Relic or Knight's Whisper, right? Like, we know he has a Sower in hand, and the odds are very good that he will get another land to play. Sure. Turn target creature to its owner's hand. Okay. So, I think I have to Knight's Whisper here and hope to draw a land. You gotta be kidding me. Good Lord. I make one mistake and it is destroying me. Alright, well, you know what? I got what I deserved for being greedy. If I take the leak, he's just done. Well, he's not done. He's got a very good hand still. But, like, if I take the leak, yes, it turns my... Yes, it turns my Tide Hollow off. But, okay. Good. As long as he doesn't draw white mana, we're alright. Sure. What do we want to play out here? Like, we certainly don't want to play a Mentor, right? Like, what do we not care about him fracturing? Like, I think I can live with the Nighthawk, right? Like, I play the Nighthawk out. It starts to threaten some stuff. Like, he's got plenty of stuff in his graveyard. Then he's got to use that. Or Mentor. Like, oh, now he gets the white mana. Oh, this is so frustrating. Like, I literally just killed myself by getting greedy. Well, that's... I mean, it makes sense. Like... it makes sense. I made a dumb play. I'm paying the price for it. I don't think we want to do that. I think we want to leave up Chupacabra mana, right? Sure. You can totally fracture my tubes for no value. I can live with that. Or you can bounce my tubes to my hand. I'm also okay with that. What you got here? Okay. Okay. It's kind of crazy that I can't seem to... So I could Mentor and then Clamp and get a thing. But he's gonna get that. So I think we're gonna Usher here. We're gonna Skull Clamp here. We're gonna equip Skull Clamp here. Draw a couple of cards. Get a land, maybe? You have got to be flippin' kidding me. Okay, that's alright, though, because we have a way to get rid of Jace now. Yep. Good news, already got the card I needed. He's played the leak, he's played the drain. Sure. What else have we seen from him? We know Fractured and Sower, so, like, unless he... Like, he could have a Force there. He's got to have exactly Force, or we're not in a bad spot here. Okay, so that's... Alright. Yep, you got me. Interesting that he would swing for one there instead of Interesting that he would swing for one there instead of Oh, okay. That makes sense. Oh, this whole game is so much different if I just... Okay, that's fine. We can live with that. Gotcha. Okay. Blackman. 1, 2, 3. What can I bring back? I just don't have a lot to... Like, I need the recurring is what I need here. He's just got too many damn cards for me to deal with. Sure. One, 2, 3. Coalition Relic. He's got to get rid of 1. He's got 4, 5, 6, 7. So he would have to get rid of 2 lands, his creature, and two cards. Oh, you know what? I could. Yeah. Okay. So now he soars probably here. Sure. Okay, another land. That's fine. Okay. So he's got 8, so this still works out. What does he have? Two cards, 2 lands, his creature. Okay. That sucks. That sucks a lot. I'd have liked him to have had to. That's unfortunate. That could have worked out much better for us. What do we have to... Petty theft there was just too damn good. I don't have a lot of great ways to deal with getting rid of his creatures here. I should have... Like, I can Tide Hollow to get his Fractured back. But then he just... gets the sword. Or soars the Sun Titan. And then I'm stuck again. I'm running out of options here, aren't I? Wow. I can't believe this whole game's going to come down to the fact that I got greedy on turn 1. Is there anything else? I can bring back the Nighthawk. I can bring back the Tide Hollow. Sure, he didn't. Either one of those ends up hurting, right? So I have lost Path, Vindicate, Toxic, and Balance, which leaves me with Bone Shards, Blood Chief, Recurring, potentially. Just do it. Like, something's got to give here, right? Like, I can't just sit here and wait forever. Zealous. He's got all the ridiculousness. Yikes. Okay, well, Fractured is the one that absolutely destroys me, right? So that's got to be the ticket. And then that's so stupid. Ugh. Alright. I went for it one turn too soon. Zealous kills me here. And he top decks Chain. He top decks Chain. Of course he does. Alright, gang. Well, like that, I think that whole game is decided by the fact that my dumb butt decides to take the burst, trying to get greedy. If I take the mana drain, sure, I have to slow roll the Tide Hollow. But his hand isn't that amazing after that. Like, he's not going to be able to Jace early. And that Jace really tore that game up. Like, his card selection and killing my card selection really, really got it. Now, it's possible that I made a mistake at the end there playing the Sun Titan. Like, he's kind of got to have... Like, maybe there's no good win for me there, right? Other than just continuing to wait. But I feel like if I just keep waiting, like... He's only got 13 cards left in his deck. Like, he's got some more gas somewhere, and he's getting to it. And I just didn't know, like, at some point, I don't have any more discard in my deck. So he can just sit there with the Sower and the Fractured Identity forever. I guess the Recurring Nightmare can become a thing. But even then, like, I don't know what I do with that, right? Like, so he gets it back when I'm done, right? So if you, like, okay, so I can recur. I mean, I guess I can start recurring Chupacabra. So, like, maybe if I hit the recurring, then I can, like, Sun Titan, hit recur. Or, like, Sun Titan, get Tide Hollow, maybe, or maybe Nightwing, then recur, chunk the Titan in the bin, bring back Chups, kill whatever creature he's got. But even then, like, if I do that, then he fractures the Chups, and then that plan is over. So I don't know. I probably should have waited a little while longer too there at the end. I got a little impatient. I was just tired of playing Drago forever. Dude was very patient, and I was not. I was greedy and impatient. So, lesson learned, don't put yourself in a position, like, you're not going to just flat lose a game to Burst Lightning, right? But you can just flat lose to a mana drain. And so, just dumb on my part. Should have waited, or should have taken the right card at the beginning, and then should have played it differently there at the end. But overall, fun deck, enjoyed it. Enjoyed the matches. They were fun. Got to do some really fun stuff there in a couple of them. So hope you enjoyed it, and we will talk to you soon. Thanks. Bye now.